You're very quiet on my end, Key.
Hello, gamers and geeks, and welcome to another D&D session. I am Anthony, I'm the DM, and I run games of Dungeons and Dragons on the Games and Geekery Discord server. For now. And today, we are playing The Chase. We're on episode 3, and it's awesome. Would you guys each like to introduce your characters, please?
Can I go first?
Of course you can.
Hello, I play Tick Tick, the Darkling Warlock, possible arsonist.
Possible arsonist.
The player herself sort of dozed off a bit whilst they were playing Scrabble because the music was really nice. So if I sound a bit tired, that's why.
It's nothing to do with the fact that you tend to play while lying in bed.
Well, I was lying on my squishmallow and then music in the background. I almost fell asleep.
Okay.
It was really nice music.
I don't think... Yeah, okay. I have no idea because I don't have the music on the... But anyway. Who's going next?
I volunteer Tia.
Okay, Tia.
Hi, I'm Tika. I am a tabaxi tiefling stabby person.
Rogue. Yeah.
Stabby.
Stabby. That's the class from now on. Stabby.
And I have successfully managed to tame this metal contraption beast thing.
You managed to drive. Yes.
Yes.
You figured out how to drive.
I'm going to call it Huanda.
Huanda. Is that a play on Hyundai?
Yeah.
Fair enough. Who's next?
I can go next.
Yeah, you go ahead.
I play Rivis, the Triton Barbarian, and right now my only real goal is to make myself known as a gladiator and reclaim my trident.
Mm-hmm. So you want to get back to the world you left to get your trident back. Yeah. And who's next? Damocus?
Yep. So I'm playing Damocos Ulis, who is a Levistus tiefling, paladin. Currently wants to get somewhere less crazy. Ultimately wants to take revenge on those drow that held us captive.
Yes. And last but not least, Zalia.
Hello, I'm Zalia, a very human sorcerer, and I'm just wanting peace. I'm sick and tired of the violence already. I mean, can we go 5 minutes without causing a major injury or threatening someone's life?
Is that a trick question?
No! Legitimate question!
Okay.
It's fine. Yeah, I left as soon as you came in.
Very well. And what happened last time we played?
So we were sheltering with Brian the farmer, waiting for the cleric to get back. We were debating whether to stay or not. He kindly gave us some clothes and we got out of our prison rags into some other clothes. Then, just as we were wondering whether we were going to leave or not, there was a knock at the door and the two drow that we'd been running from had caught up with us. So poor Brian got stabbed. And then we found ourselves having to we got kind of sandwiched between Shazmir and Dinid. That's his name. And then we had to fight them, but the cleric guy turned up again and he helped us quite significantly. He was, almost completed his transformation into a sort of half-orc looking kind of person, but he also suddenly had access to radiant magic, which surprised him. So we managed to slaughter those drow, and then we escaped in this car with this woman who kindly drove us to nearest town, and then we found a B&B, and we were going to settle in for the night, and then we had the rest, and the first thing that woke us up in the morning was a couple of police, and so we didn't see the point of actually trying to talk them round, so we just killed them. Or knocked them out anyway, and then we tied them up with their own handcuffs or with zip ties, and then we could see out of the window that the situation was getting even more crazy. There was people all over the place turning into various
hybrids,
different types of creature, and there we go.
Yeah. So, are you going to use your Well of Many Worlds to escape? Or are you gonna try and help the... try and get involved in what's going on?
I believe we should help them. I mean, technically they're innocent people being rounded up. Imagine if that happened to us.
That did happen to us. I'm not sacrificing my freedom to help them, so I vote we escape.
I have to agree with Tia Cat on this one. I'm not really much for becoming captured and forced around again. And also, the entire world is devolving into chaos. How are we going to change anything?
Simple. If the world's falling into chaos, it can lead said chaos, and thus bring this world to a new age of peace without the drow and potential imprisonment again for us.
But he's trident.
I think we should go. Much as I'd like to stay to help, I don't know what we could actually do that could be helpful. I think if we stay, it's likely to just lead to more trouble. And there's too much going on. I don't think we could possibly help that much. That's what I think.
Maybe if we can find our way back down the road, that can help. We can help then. But we're not really in a position to help right now when we're still barely equipped ourselves.
Okay.
What do you think, Tick Tick?
Tick doesn't know. Tick Tick wants to help.
Tick Tick is hiding under the blankets again.
I was going to say, I can't hear it.
Tick Tick's not sure Tick Tick wants to help, but Tick Tick is not sure how much we can help, other than shooting laser beams at the car monster round thingies that help it go.
You have laser beams?
Eldritch Blast.
Ah. Eldritch Blast.
I could try hitting the magical monster thing with the Eldritch Blast. It would make it harder for them to take the people away and give them a chance to escape. And then we jump
Even if we
in
deal
the...
with these people, run. That alone could be helpful. and then we can leave.
I didn't catch the
They're
middle
going
bit.
to walk. We can,
I think he's saying help with
even if we just,
if we help with the current
Even if we-
situation in front of us.
Don't hear you.
Okay.
we don't have to stay and monitor these people forever. As long as we buy them even a few minutes so they can run, it'll make these guys' lives harder. We can actually change this place for the better. If we stand by and do nothing, things will get worse.
Do you think that this is
Think, if
only
someone
happening
just
in this
stood-
street?
Oh no, I don't think that.
That's my
Even
main
helping
concern.
One group of people, even helping one group could cause these people to help others. Think, if someone could have stepped in and helped you when you got captured by the drow, would you have liked that? It's the
So
same
you think
situation here.
you like a sort of ripple effect
Exactly.
around the world?
I can see what Zalia is trying to say, and the idea that if we just leave and do nothing, then more than likely all the people will be captured and the world will be shit. But if we at least help out this small group in front of us, then maybe they'll be able to change things for the better.
Exactly.
Or
And
get
it's not
captured
like it'll
another
take
day.
us long.
If Sterling gets back to me, I meant to be helping
We
him
can
with rehearsal.
take out these guys, give them a chance to run, save themselves, or they can go help others.
If we get captured
And
again,
he's
we
been a
can
bit
just
in that
escape.
space,
We
but
can literally shoot laser
mentioned about
beams
going out of state
out of our
yesterday, so
hands and rip
when we were on the
apart
trains.
bad guys.
Why are you calling your Eldritch Blast laser beams?
I don't know, it sounds cool.
Listen, if you lot want to run, that's fine. I understand. But, hell, I'm the most normal one here in this world, and even I think this is wrong. And I'm probably not the only one.
I'm in agreement with you. We can at least help a small group of people before we go so that everybody has a
Okay.
fighting chance.
Okay, let's try and help then. You've talked me round. I'm willing to give it a go.
Okay.
I'm just gonna
Oh, God.
say so I can say I told you so.
And I've just realised something. I've become the voice of reason. We're doomed!
No, you are not the voice of reason. What you have convinced them to do is a very bad idea.
I'm sorry. So helping people is bad now. Good to know.
Out of character, I wanted
You're
to
level
help,
2.
but in character, I had no idea how to do it, other than shoot lasers.
Shoot lasers.
I think Tia Cat, she'd stay there, but she'd just hide up in a tree and watch this all sort of
Tree?
blow up in their
At the moment,
face.
at the moment you're in the.
I'd hide behind something and just wait for it all to blow up inside their faces.
You guys are still in your room in the bed and breakfast, I believe.
Yep.
Yeah.
We just finished up restraining the unconscious police.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what?
So
is
I mean, we
one
could
of-
we could get into their uniforms.
I just
That
look
might
at you
be
for a good
confuse the
second.
people outside.
I just look at you for a good second. Okay. So the only one that can pass off as normal is me. If they see you in a uniform, I'm pretty sure they're going to arrest you. Or they'll go to me and say, "Why have you not arrested them?"
Or can you pretend you've arrested us? Just until we get close enough that we can engage.
That's not a bad idea, actually.
Mm-hmm.
I'm all for that.
Say that you talked us down or something.
Adney,
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to strip one of the officers and put on their uniform.
Okay.
The one closest to my size. I'm not going.
I was going to say you've got four to
choose.
choose. You've got 4 to choose from. You're probably able to find one that somewhat matches your size.
Yeah, I was going to say I'm not going to walk up to the really fat man and put it on the really skinny person. This looks fine.
You think there's a fat cop?
There's always a fat
Could be.
There's
Andy, we're
always
in
a,
Britain.
there's always a
We're in Britain. There's always a fat cop. I'm pretty sure if
Yeah,
we look at one of their posters, there's a donut.
Yeah, that whole donut thing doesn't exist for nothing.
I thought that was only American cops.
No, donuts are actually classified as a breakfast. No, they are.
Okay, well, since I've never been a cop, I'll have to take your word for it, because I assume you have. And I speak
I haven't
from
been a cop. My
experience.
uncle is a police officer,
Your uncle
and
is
I've actually had to
police
ride along
officer.
with him. Yeah.
Aha. Okay.
My dad's an ex-cop, but I don't know if they eat donuts. I do
He's
know in
not an
some
ex-cop. He's just sort of an honorary.
Security guard?
No,
Honorary.
he's an honorary.
An honorary what?
So it's not quite a cop, but he can still do what we used
Like citizen's arrest?
back in the day. Yeah, and he could used to be able to. Well, he couldn't make proper arrests, if you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
like a volunteer cop who
Seemed
helps
like a community
fill in
officer or
events
something.
and
Community
stuff.
watch.
It's more like a volunteer officer that helps in community events, for example, music concerts, if they need extra coppers.
Okay.
Oh, he's a reservist.
Yeah.
He used to be. He's
What's
not
that?
really anymore.
A reservist is
No,
a
I mean
reservist is
the bang, bang, bang in your background. What is it?
that's called windscreen wipers.
Oh, okay.
I can turn them
Okay,
off.
right.
I'll be squinting a lot
No,
when
no,
I
no,
we-
that's fine. Yeah, let's play. Let's play.
Should we try and go down to the street then?
Mm-hmm.
Talia, maybe you should go in front if you're dressed as the police person.
I think it makes more sense if I went at the back. There looks like I'm trying to get you all funneled out through the door.
Okay.
Yeah, you're not going to follow him out if you're prisoners. Unless you're,
Okay.
Handcuffed and
We so Damikos is going to put his hands behind him, pretending that he's been handcuffed.
There are handcuffs.
I don't want
No,
to
but I don't
handcuff.
actually want to be handcuffed.
Yeah,
I was gonna say,
I
can
don't
we-
wanna- I was gonna say I don't want to handcuff anyone just in case.
We'll just pretend that they're
We
done up.
Yeah, we can pretend, can't we?
Okay.
The cuff fit my hand.
No, you're muffling again.
I don't think the cuffs would fit my tiny hands anyway.
You'd be surprised. They can cinch quite tight. But anyway,
Worst case, they zip tie you.
worst case scenario, the zip tie you. Yep, absolutely.
Would they really zip tie someone they might accidentally perceive as a child?
No, they actually have done that. Anyway, back to the game.
Yes.
Otherwise, I'll go about police facts all day.
So you're going to take the time to don a police uniform. You hear vehicles and sirens outside as you are dressing.
Can someone look out the window, please? I'm currently getting changed.
I'm looking out the window, but
Yeah.
I'm not reporting on what I see.
Okay.
It looks like there's just more police arrived.
Actually, it's the other way
They're sort
around.
of trying to.
The vehicles having piled a bunch of people into the back of the police vans, they've now driven off.
Oh,
Right, okay.
the fuck
So is
that.
the
It's like,
street now
let's go.
empty?
Well, unless they've left, let's go. We can't help anyone if no one's there.
Are there still people outside?
There are various people standing around talking about what just happened.
Yeah, let's just go then.
To the Well of Worlds?
Yeah, I'd rather avoid just another commotion right now.
Want something like
Yeah.
coffee or something, or like a rice
Are you still wearing the cop uniform?
Yes, I'm bringing my other clothes with me as well. It's good to have a change.
It's good to have a change.
I can put
Having a
them
spare
in
set of
my...
clothes is always useful.
I can put them in my dagger if you want.
I'll carry them.
Put them in my dagger if you want. Okay.
Miss
A
Tia
sentence
Cat,
I'd never
would
thought
you-
I'd hear.
Mm-hmm.
Miss Tia Cat,
Maybe,
could
like,
you do the
evening
honors,
or,
please?
like a nightcap or something.
What am I doing?
You are
Like, how am I doing?
You are the bearer of the Well of Many Worlds.
Ah, yes. She's gonna pop it down. Alright, I cannot be held responsible for whatever world we land in. So, be advised.
Be
Make sure you
advised.
We didn't
order.
hold you.
Make
We
sure you
didn't hold
bring.
you responsible for this one, so you know it's all good.
Make sure you bring a spare pair of underwear.
Already got it.
Not another
Considering we
person's
came
underwear.
into considering we came into this world wearing nothing but rags,
Yeah,
I think we're doing good so far.
you've had an upgrade
Wait,
so
before
far.
we go, I'm gonna grab 2 of those officers.
Why?
Yeah, I'm bringing them with us.
Why?
Fine.
Well, they wanted to
No.
capture innocent people for no reason. Let's throw them in a scenario where they have no fucking choice.
No.
Why not?
No, we're not taking them with us. We're going to leave them here.
Fine.
But Damokos is going to grab something from the hotel room as a memento.
A towel?
Uh,
A pen?
no, he was going to take the little
A sachet of
little
tea?
clock that was sitting
A
on
little clock!
the thing.
Ah! Okay. Okay. So. Yeah, I will try not to imagine that those are footsteps
Like someone you associate.
of somebody coming for us. And yeah, so you jump through the Well of Worlds and land in a swamp. It's wet.
Ew.
It's wet.
Hey, Cat, I blame you.
It's smelly. There are
Immediately
flies.
Squelch.
Squelch.
Yeah.
Can Tia Cat jump on someone's shoulders?
On one of your party's shoulders, or
Yes.
who are you going to scramble on?
Zalia.
Yeah, the moment you try, I'm gonna punch you in the face so you can fall flat into the shit.
Would I need
Because
to
one,
make...
Zalia is not physically strong enough for you to climb on top of, so you're gonna make us both filthy.
Yeah, but I mean, if I can stand on you, then I get less filthy.
You're not gonna stand on me, because the moment you try, we're both gonna fall in.
Yeah, but you're gonna take the brunt of it.
They're trying to step on you so that you are completely submerged and they're fine.
Yeah, Anthony, in the moment
Yeah.
she tries to do that, I'm gonna
Yeah.
cast a spell on her.
Players might be able to help when he gets
Okay, so this is what I want to happen. So first of all, Tia Cat, let's do a grapple check. So it would be your strength versus Zalia's strength or dexterity.
I'm gonna go Dex.
Okay. Oh boy.
Okay, so there's no point in me rolling, because I get +2 to Dex.
Yeah. So they tried to scramble on you, and I'm assuming what you do is knock
I
them into the
throttle
water.
them in the face. I throttle them in the face.
What do you mean throttle them in the face?
I
'Cause-
take my fist and just punch them a full pelt in the face. Just fuck off!
well, well, I imagined it more of a like just knock them, knock them out of the air and knock them prone, rather than punch.
No, it's more... I look at
All
it
right.
more as I
In that
didn't
case,
expect
do an
anything to try and climb on.
In that case,
Oh, I do 0 unarmed strike damage.
Okay, fair
My
enough.
unarmed strike to 0. It's more out of sheer shock, just fuck, get off!
So, how deep is this water?
Like knee deep. But of course, if you get knocked
Mm.
prone in it, you're submerged.
Okay, Damocos is going to leave them just squabbling and just walk off a bit and see if he can find somewhere slightly higher. See if he can spot anything around.
You're going to make a perception check.
Yep.
Would there be enough room for me to go prone and swim?
If you want to, yeah. If you want to. Although it's not so much swimming as... you know what, you lay your body out and sort of use your arms to walk across the bottom?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are there any trees near us?
Yes, lots.
I can't see anything at all.
Well, you can. It's just passive perception only. Like, this is a... I'm trying to find...
In a while, so I'm going to swim.
If we go over to the trees, it might be more solid ground underneath where the trees are.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
So, it's sort of
Just a second.
like... Come on.
Hello?
There we go.
But like a mangrove swamp.
Yeah.
Is it quite warm?
Yes, it's warm and there are flies and it's sticky. And
I was thinking of a cold, damp swamp.
no,
A warm, damp swamp.
it's a warm, damp swamp, a humid swamp. Who's got good nature?
Let's see. I have plus
Not
0.
me.
I don't think anybody.
-1.
Tick,
-1 nature.
Tick, Tick, you say you want to ask a question. What is your question? I can't hear you because you're muted.
Sorry, what?
Noodle messaged
Noodle.
in D&D campaigns, can I ask a question? And I said, of course you can, and I heard nothing in response. There's no typing, no talking.
Is it night or day, and how deep is the water?
Okay, I think you said, is it night or day, and how deep is the water? Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. So it's day, mostly because I can't find any pictures of a nighttime swamp.
Then I might explode because daytime.
Right, but do you see the picture I posted?
Mm-hmm.
There's... For one, it's not the sunlight itself that causes you to explode. Remember? It's only if you die that you explode.
I thought it was also if they're exposed to sunlight.
Okay. I think you said I thought it was if you were exposed to sunlight. Is that what you said?
Well, that's what I thought.
All right. Let me double check
Oh, train.
because it's possible that I'm wrong. Even though I wrote the thing.
The way I understood it is they basically stored up the solar energy, and as that energy stores up, that's what they explode with when they die.
Yeah, that's my interpretation too. So what it says in the Monsters of the Multiverse, which is what I used as the basis for the playable Darklings, is when the Darkling dies, non-magical light flashes out from it in a 10-foot radius as its body and possessions, other than magical or magic objects, burn to ash. Any creature in that area must succeed on a DC 10 con save or be blinded. In terms of light sensitivity, it says while in bright light, the Darkling has disadvantage on attack rolls, as well as perception checks that rely on sight. So you don't take any damage from the sunlight. You just potentially... You just have trouble seeing in the light. Does that make sense?
I thought they exploded when exposed to sunlight.
Okay. Well,
Sorry.
No, it's okay. I mean, if you really want me to, I can make it so that you do explode when exposed to sunlight. But
No,
that was not
I
my
thought
original
that was
intention with the...
case.
Sorry?
No, I don't want that to happen. I just thought that would happen. I must have misread something.
Okay. So you don't want me to change it?
No, I
Okay.
I legitimately thought they did. I read it somewhere. I know I did.
It's possible that
I must have been wrong.
It's possible that it was an older version of the Darklings. But, like I said, I'm going off of the ones in the Monsters of the Multiverse, and that's the ones that I used for making the playable race that I thought we had based Tick on.
Okay.
Yeah, you've got Death Flash and Son of Version, but not the... Yeah. Anyway. And you also asked how deep it was.
Yes.
It comes up, well, on you, it probably comes up to your waist, because you are small.
Can I just look to someone taller than me and go uppies?
Sure. Who do you want to go to?
Either...
Tia Cat's already prone. Zalia's already made it known that they don't want to give anyone uppies. Although maybe it's purely because they didn't ask permission.
It's more the point she jumped me.
Yep.
Brand new location, you're being jumped by something. No.
Jamaica.
Oh. My first instinct was, ew, mucky water, jump on something that's not in the water.
By the way, did you pick up the Well of Many Worlds again?
Yes.
Okay. Because otherwise you'd be draining the swamp right now.
Granted, that would be
Actually-
hilarious.
That's not a bad idea.
Oh, it is.
I'll do uppies on Demacos. Demacos.
Yeah, so...
Yeah,
Dam-
okay. So, yeah, Damokos is going to carry Tick Tick. That's fine. He doesn't mind.
Okay.
Yay! Thank you.
However...
My pants are wet.
You said your pants are wet?
Yes. You guys are fine. It goes up to like your legs. Mine goes up to my waist. My pants are wet.
We're all
Yeah,
wet.
Damokos
Stop
is-
complaining.
He's probably aware that, like, for you to walk through this is going to be much harder because, you know, like when you're wading through really deep water, it's really slow. But, you know, if it's only up to your knees, then you can usually go fairly fast.
Also, I researched how to race, but was Tick Tick is about the size of a 4-year-old.
About the size of a what now?
4-year-old.
4-year-old.
4-year-old. Okay.
Okay, well, look, Damokos is going to give you a piggyback. Is that all right?
Yeah.
Easiest way to carry someone.
So...
Yay.
Has anyone got any idea which direction we should go? Or any clue where we are?
We're in a swamp. We're wet. Which way looks like it's been travelled through most?
No, I'm not there either.
Tia Cat.
Ooh, do I see lunch?
Is that another one you can use or not?
You see something scaly peering at you from the water.
Can she comically jump up and go, there's something in the water?
Yeah, if you want to.
Is there something in the water?
Yeah,
It's very
We are.
scaly. No, it's scaly unless one of us has spontaneously grown scales. I think we should be concerned.
I'm going to go over and
Found them still, or it's found them and it's just not
basically swim up to it. Like, don't know how to explain it other than the guy from Lake Placid when he goes out to see the crocodile.
I haven't seen Lake Placid, but that's given that Lake Placid is a horror movie about a giant crocodile. I think that would be a bad idea. But
Well, the guy thinks he's like the crocodile whisperer and can just go jump into a river with crocodiles and swim with them and go eye to eye with them and all this.
mm-hmm.
And he does that with the movie Crocodile and goes, nope, this one's different. I'm getting the fuck out of here.
Is it a detachable one from the headset or no?
I'm going to say to
Yeah, I'm going-
Rivis, can you speak that thing's language, maybe?
Well, that's what I was going to do, is test the extent as to what I can communicate to this thing.
Okay.
Could just be a loose cable?
So
I don't know exactly what they mean by communicate simple ideas.
So what are you saying as you swim up to
Turn it
him?
all the way down or something on it.
We're friends, not food.
He lifts up his head and says, "Damn it. I was really hoping you were food."
Well, there's plenty of fish around nearby that you can munch on, or maybe a bird.
Yeah, but they're boring. You look like more interesting. Hunt.
Hold over the cable. The chair.
Yeah.
No, if you hunt us, we will end up hurting you. And I don't want to do that. You're a creature of the water. I like you.
Noodle, you're muffled again. What did you say?
Hunt us. If you hunt us, I will turn your skin into boots.
Please, can we go 5 minutes without threatening someone? We met the farmer. You threatened him. You met the cleric. You threatened him. You met the police. You threatened them. Please, can we go 5 minutes without threatening someone?
You started it.
No, he didn't!
Tell you what. If you want to leave, that's fine. I'll pretend I didn't see you. At least for the next...
Can you?
At least to the count of 10 or something.
Rivis, can you ask it what's the quickest way out?
You can...
Point us in the
You
direction.
can talk to me, you know.
Oh, have you checked in your...
I understand
Oh,
you.
sorry. What's the quickest way out of the swamp?
You know where your...
Can you
know where
fly?
Which
your
direction should we
clock
go?
is on your computer. If you click that...
What?
If you can fly, the
There should
quickest
be
way
a
out of the
little
swamp
volume
would
thing.
be up.
See, because sometimes it does this...
Or you could climb a
sometimes
tree.
Yeah,
you sit on that.
We can't climb. We want to get. What's the nearest town or village?
Nearest village is my village. This way.
Oh, okay.
Where is the closest village where they're not going to eat us?
Dunno.
Where's the second closest village?
Oh. That would be the, Rough Belly tribe.
You don't know what
That way.
I presume they're all lizard people as well.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, we're in the dimension where we have lunch. I don't like this place.
Share screen.
Yeah.
We're a friendly contest.
Okay.
Friendly contest.
We fight, but neither of us dies in the end.
Can you see
You
this?
want to fight for the fun of fighting?
Well, yeah, that's kind of what I do.
Alright.
Click down here, you got this little...
My idea being, if we win, or I win specifically, you'll let us into your village, and won't eat us.
And if I win, what do I get?
You get to eat the tear cat.
What?
Well, in all fairness, you are bite-sized.
We will serve and help you find food.
So, if you win, you want to be brought into my village as honored guests. And if I win, you're willing to come in as workers. Yes?
You sure you want to sign up for this?
Honestly, no. Why do you think I volunteered one of us for lunch?
Don't worry. If you work well, you won't be lunch.
Oh, good. Enslavement, and we become food. We've been improved over the drow prison.
It better deal than what I was gonna say.
Either way, we're walking out of here. That's the important thing.
Or we just go through the hole. We don't have to stay and become lunch.
Hole. I have weapon. A trident.
What?
My trident. I was going to say, if you win, you get my trident. If I win, I take your body as trophy.
I know you want that item, but think about it. If we lose, we're food. Last
Just
time I
him.
checked, I like being alive.
Just him.
So this would be a deal separate from the other part?
That was what I was going to offer before you suggested coming to village. But it's up to you. I brought it up because your ally, your pink skin there, said that they did not like your plan.
Well, if you're gonna do it, go get him. I'm gonna put my hand on his back and cast the Long Strider.
You can't, on Rivis's back? Or on
Yes.
the lizard folk's back?
On Rivis, I'm not gonna fucking give the lizard folk help here.
Well, he just said him, so I wanted to be sure. Alright.
Because I'm pretty sure I can find a pinch of dirt in this fucking swamp. It's a swamp, I'm pretty sure I'm standing in it.
Yes, you can find dirt between your toes right now. Yes.
So, you now have Long Strider for an hour. You can move an extra 10 feet. You're welcome.
Okay. Are we doing this? Are we rolling initiative? Alright then.
All of us, or just Rivis?
That is entirely up to you as to whether or not you want to involve yourself
Would it be honourable combat if it was joined in?
I don't think it'd be honourable combat, but it's either honourable combat or we become lunch.
If you want, you can roll initiative anyway, and hold off until and see if Rivers is getting his ass kicked, and if he is, then you can rescue him from the lizard folk.
Yeah, because they're engaging in like a competition, a sort of duel, aren't they? It seems rude to.
Oh, they're playing a children's card game. They're playing a children's card game. No, we don't have to worry about anything.
I think it's dishonourable, okay? If you engage in a duel, then that's what you have to do.
Yeah.
Wait, I can actually help us cheat. I have stuff like Mind Sliver. Technically, he doesn't even know it's coming from me.
Okay. So, we got Tick Tick on 22. Followed by Damokos on 20. And then the next highest is Zalia on 14. And then Tia Cat on 10. And then the lizard folk whose name you don't know yet. And then Rivis. So, tick tick. As the two combatants sizes each other up, ready to fight, the lizard twirling his trident in anticipation. What do you do?
Hold action.
Mumble, 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 what?
I hold action to Eldritch Blast in case things go dicey.
Okay. I thought you would Armor of Shadows.
Oh yeah, I forgot I can do that. Can I Armor of Shadows instead?
So you got Mage Armor on now.
Yay.
Do you remember what Mage Armor gives you?
Can you get the spell up?
Yep. So 13 plus your Dex modifier, so it brings your AC up to 14 instead of just 11.
And
Okay.
I'll have a look at the order. Just
Okay,
wait, just a sec.
I will do that.
So, Damakos.
I'm going to cast Bless.
Nice.
I think I can bless up to 3
Yes.
people.
Yes.
So I'm going to cast Bless on Rivis, seeing as he was the one who's engaging in this
Go down beside
gladiatorial combat.
Yeah, he's the one participating in this dick measuring contest. Yep.
And
Click on that.
I am also going to cast Bless. I've got 2 other people I can do it on.
Yeah. Who's the other two?
I am going to do it on. I'm going to cast it on Tick Tick, seeing as I have to keep rescuing her anyway. And
I'm
who has
holding on
got
to
the
your
lowest-
horns.
and who has got the lowest AC of Tia Cat and Zalia?
Hey, Cat, I stole the policeman's body armor. I have an AC of 18 right now.
Okay, so I cast it on Tia Cat as well. So that's my 3.
Okay.
You alright?
So, where are we? Yeah. So that's you done, and then Zalia.
Armor of Agathis.
Nice.
I want the 5 temporary hit points.
Let me just
Runes,
check.
baby!
Let me just check the wording of Armor of Agathis.
Again, I'm pretty sure we have enough water around us for the spell.
Well, that's what I was. It's exactly because you're surrounded by water that I was thinking of it, because you might have just frozen yourself into the water. Anyway,
Nah, it doesn't state it'd be frozen.
well, it also doesn't say
Projective magical force around you. I essentially have a bubble shield.
manifesting as a spectral frost that covers you and your gear.
Spectral.
Okay,
That's
but
just
that
not there.
but that spectral frost does 5 gold damage to anyone that touches you, right?
Yes.
And if it's
Is the
cold,
water...
Are they just
Oh.
headphones? Or do they
no, the water's not. The water would be touching you, wouldn't it? And I imagine that 5 cold damage would be cold enough to freeze water.
Depends how hot the water is.
It's not boiling.
Is it room temperature or...
You're going to keep arguing with me, aren't you?
No. I'm literally just... Because depending on the temperature, I could actually do something that's a lot more terrifying
I'm wondering
What
if
do you
it
have in
might
with
be
science.
something. Maybe
Swamps typically have gas pockets
you didn't assign
full
it
of
to the
methane,
broadcast?
and I have
No.
fire spells.
I've never been in a real swamp that has noticeable pockets of methane that you can ignite.
It is actually quite common. I love geography, and I went to America for quite a lot of my life.
Yeah.
Mostly in the swamps.
Okay. Admittedly, I only visited Georgia once.
I like gator.
Okay.
Don't worry, I'm not planning to blow up the swamp. I'm just thinking of what spells I can't use.
Fair enough. Anyway, Tia Cat, what you doing?
Sorry, what?
It's just a bit slushy around you.
Hello.
Tia Cat.
I'm on mute. Can I see if I can climb a tree?
Yeah, do you have a climbing speed? Nope.
No, I don't. So
Okay.
would I?
So
need
it
to
would
roll
be an acrobatics or an athletics check.
How are you?
so acrobatics, or
Yeah.
I've got to zoom in on this. I think that's 4.
Yeah.
That'd have been funny. I didn't think of possibly putting you in the Shrek verse, but all right.
What is that?
Literally, the second you said swamp.
Unfortunately, okay. Have you ever seen a cat like run partway up a tree and then lose momentum and get stuck?
Yes.
That's
Yeah,
exactly
the cat
what's
is
happened.
stuck in a tree.
That's what just happened to you. You're halfway up the trunk, just going. "Arr." Lizard folks turn.
Did she not add a +4 to that because of bless?
Oh,
she already did. Okay.
yeah, actually, yeah, you're blessed. So you get
So
to add a
that would be-
D4. Add a D4.
1d4. Yeah, you can add 1d4.
Oh, nah. You still
It
stuck.
just doesn't like me today, does it?
All right. So, yes, lizard folk. He is going to. Make 2. Make a, yeah. He's going to very skillfully whirl his trident around and poke you with it twice.
Mm-hmm.
17 and 11. Rivers on what?
I was going to say, if it hits on the 17, silvery barbs. And I'll give the advantage to my Triton friend.
The 16 still hits. Okay.
Yes.
I tried my
what
best.
is the chain shirt AC?
I'm sorry, what?
The chain shirt AC?
Oh, you donned the chain shirt?
Yeah. I'm assuming it's not going to be much higher than the 14.
Let's take a look. Chain shirt is 13 plus your dex modifier, so 14.
No difference.
No difference at all. Okay.
Yeah.
Shit.
You do have advantage now, though, when you attack next. You're
Uh-huh.
welcome.
Okay. So with his trident, D8 plus 3 plus his skewer attack. 20 points of damage.
Oh, wow.
Rivis, your turn. You have 1 hit point left. And
Yeah.
and let's see, 11 of that was from this, so very nice.
Probably different.
I'm assuming you're going to rage.
Yes, I'm going to rage and attack. Just go for broke.
Reckless?
He granted me advantage.
Oh yeah, that's a good point.
And you've got an extra 1d4 as well.
Mm-hmm. Not that you need it because the 17 hits.
Yay.
Yay.
Yeah, medical bad now.
That'll be 1d6 plus 5.
Mm-hmm. 7. Okay. Tick tick. Rivis is looking very, very bloody. In fact, he looks like he's on his last legs. What do you want to do?
She's not a paladin, and she's a slave, not an honourable person, really. So, Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast. Okay, so D20 plus 4.
What's the lighting like? Because that might impact my ability to hit.
Oh yeah, good point. D20 plus 4 with disadvantage.
What does the bless do?
Oh, it adds
Gives you an extra d4.
yeah. So it's a D20 plus 4 plus 1d4 and disadvantage.
D20 plus 4 plus 1d4
Space DIS.
di.
It's more than one person.
12 does not hit. So your laser beam, as you called it, just goes right past the Lizard King.
Dang it, it's too bright. I can't.
Oh, that's funny, dandy.
I say as I whack my tiny hand onto
Demokos. Yeah.
Demokos's horn.
Mhm.
Sorry.
You might be better off.
Kind of feel like you might be trying to use his horns to like try and steer him, which he's not that keen on, to be honest with you.
Tick. While you're still in the bright light, you may be better off giving Damokos the help action instead of trying to do attacks yourself.
Next round, I'll offer to do Demokos an action. Wait, that gives me an idea.
Go on.
Do you think
What
it's
if I
on
help
powers?
you hit better? I can't hit well, so I help you.
Like that.
That sounds good.
Okay. Damokos, it's your turn. Are you going to splish over to the lizard folk and...
Well, I think I'm going to have to. It's clear that Rivis, is in trouble.
dire
So,
need?
you know.
Yes. So, short sword and dagger combo?
What's it? 1d20 plus...
It's a D20 plus
what?
4
Plus...
to hit with your short
Yeah.
sword. That does
Jesus.
not hit.
Really shit today.
Offhand dagger, d20 plus 4. That hits. Now, dagger would normally do 1d4 plus 2, but if you want, you can burn a spell slot to do an additional 2d8 radiant damage.
Yeah, I'll do that. I want to end this quick now.
1d4 plus
so what
2.
what am I doing?
1d4 plus 2 plus 2d8. $15 points of damage.
And also, if you take the, I think it's for the fighting style that lets you re-roll 1s or 2s, I can show you how to write that into your dice rolls.
Yeah, they haven't. They took dueling.
Well, I already picked a fighting style.
Yep.
I picked dueling.
Oh, that's a good one too.
Yep. And it is Zalia.
Well, I don't want to interfere with this honourable duel. I mean,
It's already
who knew this would happen?
It's already been interfered with. I see you fight as a clan. This is good.
Don't cut me in with these fucking cowards. They wanted to fight. I wanted to leave.
Then leave.
How is it more cowardly to fight than flee?
Simple. They were having an honourable one-on-one fight. He still could have won. And then you lot interfered. Cowardly.
Are you going to talk or fight?
I could do both.
Yes.
Magic missile.
I will come back from the dead and take my revenge on you for the sarcasms earlier. All right, so
how many magic missile bolts do I have?
3 unless
3?
you upcast to 2nd level.
I can't upcast it to 2nd level yet.
3D. Why not? Oh, because you don't have any 2nd level spell slots. Right.
Yeah, I only got Misty Step from my...
Yeah. So, yeah, 3d4 plus 3.
that
3.
would be 8.
Yes. And... Okay.
Oh, okay. That's what he said.
I'm just there like... Now, I could give you some fruit I still have. Or, we can run. Which one would you like?
Fruit?
I was wondering if it was sketchy.
Good berry.
A random guy who said he's from a ranch selling a Dracoman because it was an exchange horse.
Good berry.
But apparently it wasn't.
They feed you for a whole day.
But they're berries.
Yes.
Berries are poison.
I'll tell you what.
I wasn't sure
I'm
if
not
it was
running
sketchy
without
or
that trident or a safe place.
I'll tell you what.
because it was just a
If you
random
stop the
ranch.
fight now, I will give you a good berry and I'll give my friend one as well. You will see they are not poisonous. We can leave here in peace, and you will be full.
The challenge has been accepted. It must be completed. Tia
The
Cat.
challenge has already been fucked.
Tia Cat.
When we had the guy who
Am I still stuck in the tray?
at the front and was trying to steal it
That's
first,
up to
so
you.
he stole it.
You
Do I
could.
need to?
What?
I'll say, do I need to roll
You can-
acrobatics or something?
You can try to climb again, or you can let go and drop down into the water. You can try to climb down. You can try to leap from the tree onto the lizard. What do you want to do?
I'll try and leap from the tree onto the lizard.
Okay. So
I'm gonna go past
you
the
have
places over there and check my intelligence,
Yeah.
see if I've got anything from Sterling.
without a 10-foot run up, you've got a 4-foot.
Oh yeah,
jump.
he's doing that travelling show. That's still going ahead.
Right, so what would I need to roll?
You don't need to roll anything,
I'm the set designer.
but make a. Actually, do an acrobatics check
To see how-
because I want to see if you
if he ever was-
control your descent to land on the lizard folk,
I will-
or if you miss.
Yes, if I find Blaze and we have to run off, I will see you later. If not, I will be back here shortly.
Not very be nice. Yay!
Yeah. You managed to wriggle your way along a branch enough to drop down on the lizard folk. To leap at the lizard folk. And so he will take your fall damage. 2. And you can attack him if you want. And I'll even give you advantage on the attack.
Woohoo! Wait, so do I get sneak attack?
So you get sneak attack. Which should be 2d6, I think. Not 1d6 like it says on your character sheet.
Oh, God, was it plus?
So, first of all, it's a d20 plus 4 to attack him with your claws. And that does not hit. But you have advantage, so you can try again.
Cricket.
What's new, pussycat?
Sorry.
There we go, that's more like it. So, altogether, 3d6 plus 2. $17. Nicely done. Okay.
Alright. How are you, Lorelai?
And bonus action disengage.
Okay. So let's see. Damokos, you're in melee. So
Yep.
the lizard folk twirls his trident around again, and this time aims for Damokos.
Perfect.
16 and 22.
They both hit me.
They both hit, which is unfortunate.
Doesn't want to tell us, you don't have to.
It is unfortunate. I'm probably dead. In which
One
case,
sec,
Tick
one
Tick,
sec.
prepare
Before-
for a sudden landing.
One moment before, I was going to say, before you roll for damage, was it only the 16 that hit you, or was it the 22 as
16
well?
and the 22 both hit.
Okay, there's
Yeah,
no point
both
silvery
hit.
barding, because things could get worse.
Yeah, and
Actually, if you do silvery
I'm out.
if you successfully silvery barbs, that could reduce the damage by
Sounds good.
8. Well, by 9.
I'm going to silvery bards the 22 then.
Okay. And that would have... Yeah, that failed. Because your AC is 13. So, instead of 25... Yeah,
my
I'm
AC
actually
is
going
the
to go
lowest
with
one
the
as well.
9. So, you only take 14 points of damage instead, which means you've got 6 hit points left, Damokos. However,
that's very lucky. Phew.
the lizard folk
I'm a-
regains 8.
Can we just leave, please? Because I'm going to say this. I'm out of spell slots, and I don't want to start using sorcery points already to try and keep us alive. We only need to do it once to get us fruit to keep him alive.
So far, I seem to have defeated 2 of you. Zalia.
I don't want to fight. I'm giving the advantage to myself as you long trying to get me killed.
Don't count me out yet.
How many hit points do you have, my good sir?
Oh, yeah, that's... Yeah, that was the lizard folk's turn. So it's Rivis's turn. Sorry. What do you want to do?
I am going to recklessly attack.
All Alright then. "17 hits. Do your worst." Yeah.
Yes.
Max damage. Well done. He is now looking bloody. I'm going to let that sink in for a moment. Tick Tick. Your turn. Are you lending the help action to Damakos? Or are you doing something else? One more good round and we might win. Yeah.
My horse is outside.
Tick Tick. Sean. Doodle.
I am going to give
Damakos.
Demakos
There isn't a.
advantage.
You also, just FYI, do have the spell Sanctuary, which you can use as a bonus action. So you can still use the help action as well to ward a creature within range against attack.
Ooh.
Any creature who targets the warded creature with an attack or a harmful spell must make a wisdom save, and if they fail, they need to choose a new target.
Give me direction.
So you could Sanctuary
What direction am I going?
somebody.
Whatever. I need to
A bit more.
Well, let's see. Damakos has like
1.
no. Rivis has 1. Damakos has 6 hit points left, I want to say.
6.
Yeah.
And
That is correct.
who's the lizard guy most likely to attack?
Well, judging that he seems to be honoring the, fight but not kill thing, he's probably going to aim for you or Tia Cat next.
Alright.
Okay. Then I will sanctuary. Tia Cat's not closed, is she?
She disengaged and dropped back.
Okay, that's good. Looks like I'm the next target.
So you're going to sanctuary yourself?
I will sanctuary myself, and I will give advantage to my friend.
Okay.
Demakos.
Damakos, it is now your turn. You have
Okay, I am going
advantage.
to try to command him to drop his trident.
Ooh. Nice. D20 plus 2. 7. He fails. He drops his trident.
Yes.
That's your action.
And my bonus action, I am going to step back.
Well,
Unless
that
I
would be your movement.
can't
Do
pick
you
it up, can I, with
have?
the... I don't think I can pick it up.
That would be a free action to pick it up. But
Oh, is it? Okay, I'm going to pick it up then.
okay.
I don't want him to immediately pick it up again.
Uh-huh. So you now have a trident in your inventory.
Can I? Excellent. And he is disarmed.
He is disarmed. All he has left now are his claws and his teeth.
I'll stick my tongue out at him.
Okay.
I'll be able to catch up with him on that horse, but apparently not. Oh well.
Rivis is quite angry with me, I think.
Glare. Rivers chill. You can also hand the trident to Rivers as a free action if you wanted to.
Should make him happy.
Okay, that's what I'm going to do then. I didn't know that I could do it, or I
Cheat.
thought maybe I had to wait to do that.
I'll let you do it. It's fine. So, Zalia, what you doing?
I'm going to expend a sorcery point to cast Hex.
Fun. You place a curse on a creature you can see within range. Until the spell ends, you deal an extra 1d6 necrotic damage to the target whenever you hit it with an attack. You can also choose one ability. The target has disadvantage on ability checks made with the chosen ability.
Correct. And I actually have cantrips that I can use. Yay!
Which ability are you nerfing?
The trains are running again.
I'm going to lower his intelligence.
Oh boy.
I'd like to use Mind Sliver, please. He needs to give me an intelligence saving throw of 13.
Okay. Now, just to clarify, an intelligence saving throw is not an ability check.
That's fine.
But he's not very smart anyway. 10.
You fail!
Spell.
So, and then I subtract
there's mine.
1d4 from his next saving throw.
Quite bad at replying to telegrams. That's
Yes.
why I reply about this traveling show.
So it takes 1d6 of psychic damage.
Yep, and then he takes from my Hex 1d6 necrotic.
Yep, so 2d6 altogether. 8
8.
points. Very nice.
Is anyone going to use a saving throw against him next? I recommend you do, because he's got a minus d4 to it.
I'm kind of wondering if combat's over, maybe, because he didn't seem to be trying to kill us. So I don't think we should try and kill him.
We cheated. At this point, killing him is the nicest thing to do.
You
Also,
cheat.
we've just
You guys cheated. You stole his trident. You're not supposed to get that until you win. And he's winning.
Exactly.
Anyway.
Exactly. So he's going to kill us regardless, because we just stole his weapon.
That's your judgment, not what he hasn't said anything of the sort. But Tia Cat, what do you want to do?
Well, is the fighting over?
No. Well, it certainly hasn't been declared over by the lizard folk. I mean, if you want to try and convince him to end the fight, then you can do a persuasion, or you can attack him with your claws. And because there are others within 5 feet of him, you would get your sneak attack bonus.
Yeah, no, that is probably not advisable.
That doesn't hit, sadly.
Bonus action disengage.
Yeah, and drop back again. Sounds good. Clever, but you have not defeated me yet, and I can take the trident back once I have won. Yeah, 2d20 plus 5. He's still in melee with Damokos. Tick is on Damokos' shoulders. He's also
At him to try and get him to hit me.
Damokos, did you hand the trident to Rivis?
Yep.
Okay.
Oi, ugly, up here.
You have been no threat to me.
Scales aren't that
Who's he
kind.
talking to?
Tick.
Who's trying to taunt him.
Oh.
Although,
Okay.
Tick, what's your pass?
I can barely hear you. It's really struggling.
So they got a passive of 12. Yeah, okay. Rivis. 10 and 22. The 22, only the 22 hits, right?
Yes.
Oh, sorry, that's not me. That's Rivis.
Yes. And it's only 1d4 plus 3. 6 points of damage, enough to knock you unconscious. And he's going to pick the trident back up from your unconscious body.
Oh, shit.
Let's leave. This is a good idea. Let's fight the guy who's going to have the home field advantage.
We can't portal out of every situation.
Yes, we can.
Never get
So
to
we have
anything.
this.
Rivers, would you like to roll a d20? Nice! Tick tick.
Yes.
Rivis is unconscious and under the water. What do you want to do?
Jump into the water and try and pull him out and stabilize. Oh wait, no, he can swim.
Not when he's unconscious, he can't.
Okay.
He can
I-
breathe underwater, though.
Oh yeah,
So
he's.
for him, it's
Oh
just
yeah,
as easy
he's true. He can breathe water. It's fine. Nothing to worry
I'm
about.
still gonna try and stabilize him.
That if you stabilize him, he's not likely to be able to get back into the fight. He actually has a better chance.
Oh yeah, because Paladin can heal.
Well, not only that, there's a possibility he gets a 20
Now you put him in the stables
when
first.
he does his death saves, and there is no chance if you stabilize him. Toby, shush.
He's being.
Alright.
Can I put him in the stables first before we go?
But you can Eldritch Blast the lizard, you can Sanctuary somebody again, you can Witch Bolt the lizard.
If you have a saving throw spell, he will have a minus d4 or whatever it is.
How many spell slots do I have? Because I'm a warlock, so...
You have 2. You've already used 1 for Sanctuary, so you got 1 left, because Mage Armor was free.
Oh, the stuff's on him.
Yeah. I will use...
The stuff you gave me earlier.
Witch Bolt is good if there's multiple targets.
No. Witch Bolt. Well, Witch Bolt does a single, does an arc of lightning between you and a single creature within range, forming sustained arc of lightning between you and the target. The target is wet.
And we're stood in water.
Hmm?
I could accidentally hit my allies,
He's not killed. He
so
was around yesterday.
I'd rather not risk that.
Fair enough.
Okay.
As fun as that spell is,
It
I would also-
it would auto crit against him because he's wet. But
I would also like to say, as you're hitting the water, you're probably going to hit me, and then you're going to take 5 points of cold damage, most likely.
I will stay on top of my friend and I will hit him with an Eldritch Blast. Do I still have Bless?
do you still have what?
Bless.
Did you get blessed?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah?
Oh yes. So D20 plus 4 plus D4 space DIS. Toby, shush. Oh boy, he's doing the
17.
howl. 17 hits.
Yay.
And so that's a D10 plus 2 of force damage.
Oh.
He takes 4 points of damage. Damocos.
Guys.
Okay,
I'm
I am
literate too.
out of spells, but I will try and hit him.
You're out of spell
Weapon do
slots,
you
yes.
have?
Okay.
Oh, you have the baton, don't you?
Yes, hit
19
him with my
hits.
short sword.
Very cool.
So that short sword is 1d6 plus 2.
Well, let's remind myself of something, actually. I think it might actually...
Jesus.
Paladin Fighting Style Dueling. There we go. So it's actually 5 because you get to plus add 2 as long as you're only attacking him with the short sword. Alternatively, you can choose to attack him with the dagger as well and not get that additional plus 2 bonus. It's up to you.
Well, I only got a 3 so I'm going to attack with the dagger as well. So I will do the other hand.
Okay. D20 plus 4. That hits. 1d4.
Use your hit with ladies.
4. Nice. So you actually end up doing 7 points of damage instead of 5. Yay. Okay. Toby desperately needs to be let out. I'll be right back. What you doing, bud?
How am I the sanest person out of all of us?
How close are we to winning this fight, do you think?
From the math
He
so
must be
far,
almost down.
yeah, from the math I've done, he has to have started off with 30 hit points. He has to have.
Well, we've already at least hit him for like 50.
He has healed a few times though, so it's either. Let's put it like this: if either Mindslave or Ray of Frost does not kill him with the hex damage, I'm gonna have to start being our tank, as I have the highest AC and hit points currently. And if I'm tanking, I cannot give you lot fruit to save you.
Yeah.
Because the only reason how I've got through this fight is literally because of Runecaster, where I can get 3 spells. That's it. I've gone through all my spell slots. I've literally got 2 spells left that I can cast normally, which is Good Berry, which is a rune, and Comprehend Languages, which is another rune. And I literally need to save that last sorcery point in case, and I put emphasis on this, in case he decides to get a nat frickin' 20, which is going to have to save someone here.
I don't think he has anything more than between 10 and 28 hit points left.
If I could use Fireball, which is 1d10, I think the Hex was a 1d6. Or I could be safe and make him do a Mind Slipper where he gets a 1d4 on the save. It's your lot's call what I do to him.
It's up to you.
Because his intelligence is not good.
Okay. Zalia, your turn.
Okay. Since intelligence is not good, Mind Sliver, he gets a minus d4 from the last Mind Sliver.
Mm-hmm. D20 minus d4. 1. And that's again 2d6. 9 points of damage.
9 points.
He's looking pretty rough now. Got anything else up your sleeve?
I've got no more. I haven't got any bonus action spells. And if I punch him, it's going to do 0 damage. So I do have some good berries
to try and heal other people. Yeah, if you want to if you want to pop a good berry into Rivis's mouth, that might be good.
Who is the closest to me?
Well, I assume that you were keeping well away, but you would probably be within 30 feet, just in case. Why doesn't somebody use the taser?
I do not know how to use this artifact yet. I have not used it before. I might end up shooting myself.
Plus,
I didn't pick one up, so maybe someone else has got one, but I haven't got one.
Again,
I do, but I don't know how it works.
Again, you're in water.
I have
Yeah,
a
what-
shop box, but again, water.
Yes.
I'm going to feed
That's
the
why I
closest
didn't
person
use
to
the
me a
default.
berry, but then stand in front of them as a human shield.
That's only going to give them 1 hit point. The person who is best, who would benefit most from gaining 1 hit point, would be Rivers.
Yes, I'm giving them the berry and then standing in front of them as a human shield.
Oh,
Because I
so
am
that
4
they
hit points.
so that they can go give that. Okay. So you're
Yes.
gonna pass a berry to Tick Tick, for example.
I'm handing the last of my berries over to him, which I believe I have 2.
Okay.
And I am literally going to be a human shield because I have the most hit points and I have the highest AC currently.
So you're running into melee with the lizard. Okay.
Yes. Even if I have to give him hugs, I will do it if it buys us time.
Okay. Tia Cat. Finish him.
Roger, Roger.
Nat 20. Very nice. So that's going
Where
to
was this earlier?
3d6 plus 2. And down he goes. Splish.
Right.
Okay. Now he's down. I'm going to use my last rune to create good berry. You feed them those. I'm going to go feed everyone else. Do not feed the fucking lizard. And I'm going to grab his trident.
Oh, you're busy. Let someone else grab the trident.
I was going to say, can I get the trident now that I'm back up?
No, not yet. You can get it when we get in a safe place.
Safe and sound.
That's what I was trying to negotiate in my language.
Take out hole now. We're almost all dead. Anywhere safer than here.
So, Tia Cat, are you laying the Well of Many Worlds down again?
Yes.
Okay. Of course, there's no ground to lay it on, so you have to lay it down. Well, there's no dry ground to lay it on. So opening it up does cause the water to, like, pour into it.
She press it against the trunk of a tree.
It works by laying it on the ground. It's a well of many worlds, not a doorway of many worlds. Anyway,
Drain the swamp for a bit. I think that's the best solution.
have you, before you lay down the well of many worlds, has Rivis been made conscious again?
I presume so, as we'd be giving
Have you
berries
fed
to
him?
everyone.
Have you fed him a berry? Is what I'm asking.
Yes!
Okay.
Something like poo in his mouth, just eat!
Okay. As you so you're all you can all stand and hold your own, but anything floating in the water, like for example the Lizard King, will be carried with the water into the Well of Many Worlds.
Grab the trident, someone grab the trident!
I'm assuming Rivis would indeed grab the trident.
Yes.
But are you all diving into the Well of Many Worlds, or are you closing it up now
Well,
that you've
yeah.
got rid of the Lizard King?
I say,
Yeah,
take it up
yeah.
and then put it back down so we're not going to say place the Lizard King in.
Wait, no, I'm on top of someone's shoulders.
You're on Damakos. Tia Cat, are you just gonna jump in, or are you going to pick the Well of Many Worlds up and place it back down again to reset it?
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
You're gonna reset it? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So you don't know where the Lizard King ended up, and you're not gonna end up in the same place. Okay. And Rivis has a trident.
No, he does not. He can get it back when he learns not to fight with people.
He grabbed it before it fell into before it went into the well. So now, Let's see where you end up this time.
Wherever we land, we need a long rest. And from what I've seen, we have a murder. Someone who wants to murder, one person who wants to explode, someone obsessed with fighting. We have two of us here that are following reason. I suggest that we deal with whoever we meet next, please. And no, we are not getting you any more giant forks before you ask.
I think we only need one. One is fine. Right, so we all jumping in? Come on, let's go.
Mm-hmm.
This place is too damp. I don't like it.
Mm-hmm. Where you land next is dark. Like, and oddly devoid of colour.
Hi, Toby.
Oh god, we're in the Underdark again.
No.
Can we see anything around us? Or is it just completely, like,
You see-
opaque darkness?
Oh, it's no. It's dark, but there's things around. There's twisted, gnarled-looking trees with no leaves on them. There's a rickety fence along the side of the badly, the potholed road, and there's a farmhouse nearby that looks like it might have been long abandoned. Like it's clearly in a state of decay.
Oh god. Okay. I suggest we go to the farmhouse and rest. Who is with me here?
Let's go.
Yes, I agree. I think we could do with a bit of a rest. That was a tough fight.
As you're approaching the farmhouse, you realize that there are, or at least were, livestock in the field, but they all appear to be dead for at least a few days. The smell
Oh no, how
is horrendous.
oh no, how terrible. Bed now sleeps. You lot can decide who takes first watch. I need my spell slots back.
There's no... It strikes you as a little odd that even though several of the bodies are badly mutilated, there's no blood.
That ain't right.
Oh god, don't tell me we.
an insight check.
All right.
Right, yeah, I'm going to do an insight check. I'm just trying to find what my insight. Oh, it's +2.
Does anybody have...
I think I know where we are, but would I have to do a check for that?
Do you want to do an Arcana check for me? Zalia and
Yeah.
Tick can need both. If you wish, make an Arcana check.
I don't like this place. I really don't. Oh. +2. Oh wait, I still have my advantage from the fight. I never used it.
Yeah, go for it.
Oh, that didn't help.
You don't know where you are.
Oh god, are we back at where the farmhouse was? I told you, if we stayed, we could have helped them. But no, it turns into this.
It's a different... It's not the same farm. Well, rather... It is... It does weirdly look a little bit like the farm that you were in Yorkshire, but it's a...
Different.
All the angles are off, the colours are off, the
Okay.
It looks like it's an uncanny version of the Yorkshire farm.
Okay.
Okay. Out of character, I think I know where we are. We need to get the
Anything
fuck
from
out of
that
here.
insight check? Because I got a 15. Did I get anything from that
From
insight check?
Yeah, you're in the Shadowfell. Quite possibly in some Shadowfell villain's personal domain of dread.
First of all, we need the rest. Even
it.
if we... No, here's the thing. Even if we leave, we could go somewhere even worse. We need the rest.
Mm-hmm. You need a long rest. You absolutely do.
And I'd like to point out, we do have someone who has a knife.
Who has a what?
I never thought I'd say that in a sentence. Key, how many people can hide inside your knife?
Oh, no. No.
Only I can go in there, unfortunately.
And only for a few hours per day.
So you can't take a long rest in there, damn it.
Nope.
Not yet, anyway.
Well, there goes that plan.
I do have a quick question, though. Out of character, mostly.
Go on.
Out of character, I feel like this is a place that Darklings would actually almost thrive in.
Oh yeah, you're happy here. This is great. This feels cozy to you.
I don't know why, but I really like it here. This feels super nice.
Okay, I'm going to say this now. We have to put this to a vote. Because if we...
Okay, we are in the Shadowfell.
Yeah.
I think, we could potentially seek shelter in that house as long as someone keeps watch. We can, if we have the Well of Worlds ready, if something does happen, we can escape quickly. So we could try and get a rest.
I have to have a rest. I'm going to be less than useless if we get into a fight. I will literally be less than useless. Oh god, what the fuck was that? First of all, was that in-game? Or did...
Yeah, you hear a shriek in the distance.
Oh now! I don't give a fuck!
So you're running into the farmhouse.
I don't care if it's the farmhouse or the hole! At this point, the sun is a safer place!
Isn't there a timer between using the Well of Many Worlds?
Let's have a look.
Why did you have to tell him that? I'm going to be using your fresh corpse as bait as I make my initial escape from the legions of the undead.
It's not even the legions of undead.
Once the Well of Many Worlds has opened a portal, it can't do so again for 1d8 hours.
Oh.
So you got 7 hours before you can use it again.
So we might as well take a long rest while we wait, and then run!
Yeah.
Yes, we will take and go inside this farmhouse, make sure it's clear, and take a long rest in shifts.
Yes.
We need to keep watch.
Yes, you do definitely need to keep watch. Who's going to take first watch?
Yeah.
No, you're fine.
I'll take first watch. I will join you in first watch, because having 2 people on lookout is going to be a damn sight safer than 1 person.
Mm-hmm. This is true.
And I do have ranged spells, so at least it will buy us a tiny bit of time.
Fun.
And also, I am very on edge right now.
Hey, it's so nice in here. It feels comfy.
It was okay.
I don't understand why you guys are so anxious. It's lovely here.
Tell you what then, we'll leave and you can stay. How's that sound?
I feel like something's watching me from literally the shadows themselves.
Well, let's get inside and close the doors, and I'll guard the front door, and if there's a back door, Zalia will stay at that one, and then we'll switch around.
Is there a chair? So if there is a chair, I want to lean that against the back door handle. It might not do fuck all, but at least it's some sort of slowing down deterrent.
Good idea.
Telegraph station, a group of 6 came running and circled us.
There's one bed in each room.
Arms pointed at
One of the
heads.
rooms is slightly larger and
Close
seems to have a bigger bed in it.
Nope, there were the mix of colors.
One of the rooms has a very small bed that has a frame around it. And there's
Why do I get the feeling I'm going in that bed?
Yeah, we
You're
tried to
cot.
find out the back of
It's a
the
cot.
station.
Yeah.
I was gonna say it's a race car bed.
No,
Here, Rose telegrams. Just down the road.
there's a mobile hanging above it.
I had 9 bandages, took my cattleman, and they took some.
You probably don't want to look too closely at the creatures. that are-
Eerie black and white mobile of like eldritch,
Creatures, yep.
insane Cthulhu-looking thingies
It's Tick Tick in the Shadowfell. She
for a
might
baby
love it.
Cthulhu creature.
Again, Tick Tick's probably gonna love it. Yeah. Not going
We're
near
gonna
that
leave
room.
Tick Tick. We're gonna leave Tick Tick here then. They love this place. We might as well leave him here.
Tick Tick's a darkling, so she'd love the Shadowfell.
Not going near that room. Okay. So,
I'm gonna take watch out the back then. And hope to dear God we don't see anything.
alright. Roll perception. 16.
Oh, thank God. Something decent.
Give me an excuse to get a navy though. So I got a navy.
You see something cat-like and tentacled stroll through through the field next to the house.
I've been robbed in the month I've been here.
It's as
I'm
black.
going-
It's as black as the night itself, and seems to have 6 legs.
Oh,
Yeah. I'm recovering my mouth and actually hiding so it doesn't get a line of sight on me. In case.
It's hard to even see it. It seems to the more you look at it, the harder it is to locate exactly where it is.
Yeah, covering my mouth, hiding behind the window or whatever the hell the thing is I saw it through. So,
All right, roll stealth. It is exactly a displacer beast. Yes. Nice. Well hidden. Good.
fear, baby!
Good. All right. The rest of your time on watch passes by fairly uneventfully. You see things flying around. You hear more weird screeches in the night, but nothing comes close.
I'm gonna go wake up whoever's gonna be next on watch for me. And then sleep in the same room when I was in.
Who are you choosing to go next?
Whoever's in arm's length of me, I don't care which.
I do have one request before you go sleep. Make a wisdom save.
Oh God.
He's treating me very well.
Oh, what's my wisdom? Oh, it's +1. Okay, that could be worse. 13?
You're fine. Okay.
Oh, thank God.
You go sleep, and who are you going to wake? Choices are Rivers, Tia Cat,
I'm
Tick
gonna
Tick.
wake. I'm gonna wake the one who's made this all their fault to begin with. Where's the man with the giant fork?
Rivers. You're going to wake Rivers. All right.
Yeah, where is he?
You go to the room that he was sleeping in and nudge him until he wakes.
I'm also gonna take his trident and put it underneath the bed.
While he's sleeping,
Yes.
make a sleight of hand check.
Touch it.
Skills. Oh, +2.
It's +2. Yep. Ooh,
10.
His passive perception is 10. Well done.
Don't worry, I will.
I'm just gonna slide under the bed. I'm not taking it from him. I'm just waking him up and go, your turn for watch.
Okay.
Hey, listen. Hey, Mum, Mummy, Ma,
As I
Mum.
would have had my weapon basically in hand in a place like this, the second I wake up, I'm just going to grab him by the collar, her by the collar, and say, "Where is it?"
Mum, mummy, go do your job. You're gonna have your. You get your fork back when we're either in danger, or you learn not to fight everything you see.
Pot kettle. But anyway, if he does have to fight something, he's gonna need his weapon.
And I will throw the trident to him if he has to.
But you'll be asleep.
You'll be asleep.
I'm pretty sure I'm gonna hear you go, "Oh dear God, it's eating me alive."
For fuck's sake.
Yeah, I don't want to get to that point.
Well, I can't-
Rivis, persuade him.
Damocos is also up, so Damocos is just going to go, look, give it to him, he's going to need it. Don't keep it. You know, if you're on watch, you need your weapons.
Fair enough. Can you let go of me so I can get you your weapon?
Is
I'll let go, but I'll hover close.
There you go. And I hold up the giant fork. Now, you can have this back as long as you make me one
Snatch
promise with it.
snatch it.
Make me one promise and you can have the fork.
Nope.
Promise me you're not going to do something as dumb as you did with the Lizard King and try and fight one of these things. I saw something out there on my watch. That, whatever it was terrifying. I do shadow magic, and I'm terrified of whatever the fuck that was. There's something off about this place. I don't like it. Last thing I want to do is fight something here. So can you promise me you're not going to use this unless you have to? For example, the thing sees you and breaks down the back door.
Well, yes, I'm not going to go running around outside fighting things when I'm supposed to be keeping guard.
Thank you. You may have the trident.
Okay. So Zali's gonna go sleep. Is Damocos also gonna go sleep?
Yes.
That would be
I'm
good.
literally sleeping in the room where he's going to be keeping watch, just in case of an emergency.
Alright. Rivis, make a perception check. As you take up your position. 13. You see the shadows move and flicker, seeming to watch you. Watch the house. But content to simply watch.
Stolen again.
Make a wisdom save for me, please, Rivis. That's a +0. $14, you pass, you're fine. So as the 2 hours pass and you just see these creepy fucking shadow people watching, flitting in and out of perception, the time comes for somebody else to take watch. Who are you going to wake next?
I will
Tia
wake
Cat.
up Tia Cat.
Awesome. Okay, Tia Cat, your turn.
Okay, I need to make a perception check.
Yes, make a perception check.
Should be proficient in this. Should be.
Mm-hmm.
looks like he's got grabbed by somebody else.
7.
Everyone really, really doesn't like me.
All you see in every direction is impenetrable, oppressive darkness.
If we get it, I'll let you know. I've been sworn to secrecy.
And you can hear things moving around in the darkness, but you can't see any of it. Make a wisdom save.
Making wisdom saves. Hitman's +2.
15, you pass. You're good.
Okay.
As the 2 hours ends, are you waking up, Tick Tick?
Yes.
Yeah, yes. Okay.
Yes.
Tick Tick.
Yeah.
Go find Tick Tick in her crib.
Tick tick boom, wake up.
Little.
Oh.
I
Oh,
don't
dear.
want to wake up, Master.
You muffled again.
I don't want to wake up, Master.
Wake up or I'll put you in direct sunlight.
Uppies?
A piece?
Do I look like your mother?
It's a little high. I don't know who makes beds like this, but they're a little bit hard to get out of.
Just grow taller.
Not yet.
Well, people do it all the time.
Yeah, well, I can't get taller yet. Uppies?
Well, that's not my fault.
Uppies? Please?
Fine.
Thank you. And Tick Tick will run to where everyone else has been viewing
Mm-hmm.
the spookies outside and excitedly watch.
Make a perception check.
Okay, Tick Tick's perception is a +4.
50. Okay.
Oh, dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Very nice. So you look out through the window at the beautiful scenery around you in all its gloomy darkness. And you see various pale creatures moving through the night, moving through the darkness. They it you see the Sorrow Swan. You also see a pair of pale elves, which, were it not for their deathly pale skin, would look remarkably like the 2 drow that you killed. Well, not you personally, but your party killed. Shadakai, exactly. Their skin white instead of black. Their hair black instead of white.
Yeah, because Shadowkai and Drow look sort of alike.
Except exact opposites. But yeah, they're just watching. However, you do see that they do seem to be collecting gathering together a herd, a pack of wretched, which are those small little Saurus ones. The little ones. The cute ones.
They're adorable. What would be the Shadowfell, like, what would be the Shadowfell reaction? Like, waving and being friendly would probably be seen as not good, but doing something like showing a dagger might be considered normal.
How do you think any expression of joy would be perceived in the Shadowfell?
Not well.
So, and how would somebody who was utterly depressed respond to seeing something they liked, as well, something that they appreciated, I suppose?
What would someone who's depressed react to?
Probably with apathy, right?
Yeah.
They just not care. Meh.
Nah. He just kind of glances that way and continues polishing her little dagger.
No fear. No. Just meh. But anyway.
They're just Shadowfell farming.
All right. So the remaining 2 hours.
To make a save.
Sorry?
I'm not sure if she would. Tick need to make a save. I'm not sure if she would, but I'd understand if she did.
Yeah, go ahead and do wisdom save. Let's see. Let's see how if you're affected by the Shadowfell despair. And Damakos would have had to have rolled for it too, because I forgot that she was also.
My wisdom.
Wisdom saved.
Okay.
Yeah, I rolled one when you told Zalia to roll one because I was awake at the time, so I figured I should just do it.
What did you get?
Got a 16.
Yeah, you're fine.
16.
Tick, however, roll a d6.
Okay.
Ironically, a little darkly.
Well, she may like it here, but that doesn't mean she's a native here. If that makes sense.
You are overcome by a feeling of dread. This gives you disadvantage on all saving throws, and you gain the flaw, I am convinced that this place is going to kill me.
I mean, Tick has accepted death a long time ago.
Finally!
But this place specifically. Sorry, what?
Finally, someone who sees the world the exact same way I do.
Anyway. As you all finish your long rests, regaining all your hit points and spell slots. Of course, it's still dark. There is no light in the Shadowfell. There is no day in the Shadowfell. But this pack of wretched are now hobbling towards the house.
As tough as I feel, I don't think we can take on a pack or something like that.
There's only 8 of them.
Oh, good. Let's leave.
How many hours have passed? If we get up now, is enough hours passed for the well to work again?
It's been 8.
Excellent. So we can just jump in the well.
If you want to.
This time, I suggest we keep the hole open until we know where we are safe. Mainly because if we land somewhere worse than here, I'd rather come back here.
I really can't think of a
don't
place
think
worse
this-
than here right this second.
Your mother's
And if
house.
we leave it open, maybe some of these shadows could follow us through.
I mean, the worst place I can think of right now would be where you learn to be a wizard.
I'm a sorcerer. A wizard needs books. I can kick your ass without an education.
Oh, so you're uneducated and mommy taught you everything?
Oh!
Oh,
I can kill you. I can boil your mind. You know this. I can boil your mind with a thought. Not challenge me.
Ooh, dear.
Might taste good.
No.
All right. Are you laying down the Well of Many Worlds, or are you going to face these wretched?
You keep talking like this, I'm gonna try and take
It's pretty much up to you, Tia Cat.
we'll place down the Well of Many Worlds.
Okay. A strange smell greets your nostrils as you look down into the well and see a strange starlit sky.
Ooh.
You don't recognize any of the constellations that you can see.
See you later.
Yeah.
Just jumping through the hole.
Okay.
Because
Can I try
Anyone
and
safer than
identify
here?
the smell?
Sorry?
I try and identify the weird smell?
Sure.
What I use?
Make a perception check.
Perception.
I'll give Damacos the help action. So they have advantage.
You're both having a good sniff before you go through.
Get out.
All
I'm
right.
only going through seeking it safe. If it is, I'm calling everyone through.
All right. So, have either of you ever had the play slime?
What?
Have you ever had slime? A slime
Yes.
toy?
Yes.
Yeah. It smells like slime?
It smells like the toy slime, but with a slight acidic tang to it.
I'm
Oh,
pretty sure I
nice. We're going through to like some jelly world.
This could potentially be very bad.
As I've gone through to the check ahead,
You have landed in slime. It's
once
sticky.
I 1d20
It's sticky and it makes your skin tingle.
plus 3. From a perception check, I got 10. From a perception check, do I see anything that can kill us within range?
Nope, just ooze in all directions.
Guys, it's safe. It's just sticky.
Okay, well, I think it's either the slime or fighting these shadow creatures, which is better. It's like a coin toss, really. That's
Have you-
Damocos's opinion.
Have you seen how many teeth those things have?
I was gonna say it's either
We don't know about this time. Okay, let's go. Let's jump in this time, everyone. What's the worst that could happen?
If they successfully attack you, they latch onto you like a lamprey and just keep sucking.
Sucking all the joy and
So-
life force out of you until you're nothing but a rag.
Yeah, until you are as wretched as they are, yes.
Dolly should be immune to this then. She has no joy.
But anyway, okay, so you jump through and all land in this
I don't know.
strange smelling ooze.
to get
What
Oh,
else
try
do
and
we
make
see
sure that I'm
around us?
not
It's surely not ooze as
on-
far as the eye can see.
There are some. There are some
Jesus, no.
structures. Weird bone-like formations sticking up out of the ground in places, but again covered in slime with strings of slime stretching from them to the ground.
A lovely spot.
As
Did he go right off?
you
Did he?
poke one what? Tick tick. Poke one what?
I poked one of the slime.
You poke the slime.
Yeah. How much damage do I take?
It just tingles.
Oh god, we're in a
It tingles.
we're in a Nickelodeon show.
It tingles. All of you feel it tingling on your skin, and as you're sitting there, let's see how long it's going to take before you get another, before you can jump through the well again. 5 hours before you can jump through the well again. So,
Well, I guess we will
I'm
have
starting to
to.
wish we'd stayed in Yorkshire.
I have a question. I'm going to do something stupid. It might actually work. I'm going to cast Comprehend Languages.
okay.
And I'm actually... Can I speak to this slime, see if it's actually sentient?
Go for it.
Hello, you pile of gelatinous stuff. We come in peace.
Oh, hey,
Probably
says the slime. Welcome to Scrubby
Oh.
World.
I'm going to ask this very nicely, and I apologize in advance. Please tell me you're not hostile.
That depends. Are you an illithid?
Hi.
No. Wait one sec. Guys, are any of you illithids?
I'm not an illithid. I don't even... Do I know what that is?
What the hell's an illithid?
No, you're not an illithid. You're not an illithid. You're not.
No. Oh, sorry. I forgot. What's your name? We seem to be standing in you.
Scrubby.
Ah. Well, nice to meet you, Scrubby. Everyone, we are currently standing in Scrubby. Apparently we're on sentient ooze.
Nice to meet you, Scrubby. We're just visiting.
May I know who I'm speaking with?
Oh, I'm Zalia. It's lovely to meet you. And these are my unmerry men.
Unmerry men.
Some of us are women.
Some of you are
It might
mum.
belong to you.
And my unmerry men. Also, I'm just ask this. Am I speaking slime right now? What language am I speaking?
No, it's common.
Oh, thank God.
My name's Damokos.
Hi, Damokos.
Very pleased to meet you.
I'm Rivis, and we're just companions due to circumstances.
What circumstances?
Tick tick.
Tick tick?
Oh, it's a long story.
This is Tick Tick. This is Tick Tick, and our other friend is called Tia Cat.
Long and short, our circumstances. One of these people here wouldn't turn over for directions, and now we're here.
Okay.
Can you point us to the most peaceful point in the universe and how to make this hole take us there?
How to make the hole take you there?
Yes, we're kind of flying blind.
Well, why don't you do what? Why don't you just use a ship and fly?
One moment, does anyone have a ship in their pocket?
Flying ship, you say?
Yeah. I don't think any of the ships that are here work anymore since I stripped away all their biomatter. But you could try.
I'm sorry. Strip away their biomatter.
Yeah,
You ate them,
yeah. Everything.
and we're studying you. Are you
Yeah.
eating us?
Maybe slowly, but it's not on purpose.
Can you make a blob where you're not eating the area there?
I can probably...
We've already. It's nothing against you, anything whatsoever. It's just people have tried to eat us for the last, 3 worlds we've been trying to eat.
I don't think they were trying to eat us. Some of them were just trying to kill us or capture us. But even so, we've been through a lot. So maybe if you could create a small little spot for us that we could shelter in, we'd much appreciate it. And in return, we can tell you all about our adventures so far.
The ooze retreats, revealing a very clean floor.
This is perfect.
Thank you kindly. Thank you.
Just need to wait for our portal, and then we can be out of your ooze.
I know of another portal.
Ooh, wait, I just realised something. He said he ate all the biomatter. That means all the weaponry and stuff is still here. And that includes books.
No.
Oh.
Illithids are weird. They store their knowledge in brains. And I ate those.
What about weapons? Why do we have a giant fork?
I don't think they have any weapons that aren't part organic. So whatever's left will only be parts of weapons.
Yeah.
So far on our journey, we've had all our stuff taken, almost been killed multiple times, almost turned into food multiple times. And the first nice place we land, who isn't trying to kill us on purpose, thank you by the way, there is nothing here we can make use out of unless we bring this lovely fellow with us.
You won't be able to take all of me. But you can have a piece of me, I suppose.
Do you have a jar? I just don't want to carry you in my bare hands.
Yeah, there are jars.
Ooh, perfect.
They used to keep the brains in them.
Zalia, can we slow down just a second? Why would Darmic was wondering why the creature would want to come with us.
It gets kind of lonely. Ever since, cleaning this world of everything, it's just me.
Think about it. If we find any illithids, we have an expert on killing them.
And what would happen if we brought you to another world? Or a piece of you to another world?
Well, I don't need to eat because I'm hungry. But anything I do absorb makes me bigger and stronger. Or I can split myself to make more of me.
Please, can I keep him? I'll take him for walks and feed him every day. I'll even clean up his poop.
There's a chance that if we take a piece of this creature with us, it could totally take over another world. I'm saying this quietly to Zalia in a whisper.
That's right.
I'll be good. I'll take care of him. I'll take him for a walk every day.
I don't poop.
It could engulf another world.
In all fairness, I'd like to point out I've been the most reasonable one here. So far we have, and I'm going to be pointing in order, a Tearcat who wants to kill everyone we meet. We've had one person fight to the death over a fork. We have one person who will explode if they're in sunlight. We have you. Fair enough, you're quite reasonable, but still, you've joined the crazy people.
Might actually be a bit quicker rather than having to wait.
None of that is
You're
accurate.
asking.
Especially if he wants to get rid of it.
No.
You're asking what?
She's asking to keep a pet of a creature that just fully admitted to us that it will constantly consume until it consumes the entire world.
I don't.
No, they said they will only eat if they want to. As long as we don't go eat this world, we'll be fine.
I don't think it's as simple as that. I think that anything that Scrubby comes into contact with that's organic is automatically slowly digested by Scrubby. It doesn't have a choice.
Yeah.
See? As long as we don't go, here's the center of our planet and drop Scrubby in it, I'm pretty sure everything's going to be fine.
I wouldn't go
So if you
into this.
accidentally,
Yeah, that's me. That's me too.
so if you accidentally dropped the tiniest little speck of Scrubby somewhere, it could eventually just grow and engulf a planet just by accident, not through intent.
Yeah.
Then we'll put a lid on the jar.
It seems that.
Solid just
Trying
looks at you
to
just like,
persuade Zalia to not take a piece of Scrubby.
you can try.
I'm just going to use my most persuasive voice and tone.
To be fair,
Obviously,
there's
I'm
probably
choosing
bits
to
of me
whether to-
already in your pockets and bags at this point.
You're with us if you like it or not.
Can you get them off of us?
Yeah. If you don't mind me reaching into your nooks and crannies to make sure I get every piece.
Yes, go ahead. Please get every piece.
No, wait.
Nothing
Wait.
against you, you understand.
One
Don't bear
sec.
you any ill will whatsoever.
Sorry, I do like to point this out. You said every nook and cranny. I like to point out we do have holes.
How many holes do you have?
Just not going there.
Have you guys all seen Quantumania?
Speaking for myself,
Yes.
the only bit of me that was in it was my feet, which are in shoes.
So somebody else is interested.
Well, by its own admission, it knows that it consumes entire worlds, so I'd rather be safe than sorry.
The cleanest tick has ever been. Yes. Once if you allow it to cleanse you and make sure it's got every bit of itself from you, then you will be your clothes, your hair, your skin will be the cleanest it has ever been. It's like the ultimate exfoliating and
Ultimate spa treatment.
ultimate spa treatment. Exactly.
Before you clean us, I do have a question. You said they stored all their knowledge in their minds.
In brains.
Well,
In
what
jars.
happened before that? That's not been some written or anything like that back in the past.
They do have they do have
Hi, Raka.
as far as I can tell, their language is only understood by members of their hive.
Just said good day.
Good thing you have a walking encyclopedia. Who is not a wizard? Staring very angrily.
Yeah, I don't think even you would understand it. I can show you if you like.
Ooh, yes, please. I mean, we're stuck here for 5 hours. Might as well.
And the slime parts, creating a path.
Who wants to go on an adventure?
Might as well. We have nothing else to do but sit here for the next almost 5 hours, so let's go for a walk.
Hopefully not.
Yay! Let's go do thorough research on ancient runes and technology.
What you
Lots of people.
eventually find yourself being led to an empty, gigantic nautilus shell.
Fascinating.
And there are like various calcified detritus around it. And amongst the detritus are indeed some tablets inscribed with strange runes.
Yay! Field research! Now, everyone, I'd like to ask a favour. If anyone has anything to write on, please write down any of these you find. This will be fascinating research.
I don't think I've got anything to write with.
Now you're using comprehend languages, right?
Correct.
Okay. What you discern is basically the written language is entirely referential to other aspects of their culture that you don't know. Basically, it's a language composed entirely of memes.
This is awesome. I love this planet.
So
I found this one.
To really be unelicited in the elicited culture to understand what it's saying.
Any of the things that it's referring to, yes.
I have to admit, I love this one rune they have here. It just says a YOLO. And then another one underneath it says, for shizzle my homie.
No.
This is fascinating.
No, it doesn't.
Is that the common version of what the illicids were writing?
It would be more like, okay, have you seen that episode of Star Trek Next Generation where they come across that alien race that...
Which one?
Well, no, specifically an alien race that talks only in cultural references.
Yes, I know that episode is one of my favourites.
Yes. That's basically the illithid language.
Oh my god, this is even more interesting now. I want to read everything I can find.
But you wouldn't understand a fucking word of it.
I'd like to point out, for humans, we don't understand anything until we poke it or set it on fire, then go, we shouldn't have done that.
You need to be a part of the collective to understand what it's talking about.
Oh good, I'll just join the Borg then.
The collective has been eaten. There are no more elder brains. There are no more illithids. They're all...
I'm still going to learn and write all this down. Someone else
came up against Scrubby, and Scrubby won.
Scrubby cleansed the planet.
Very quick, can I borrow your knife?
He is the ultimate janitor. Go on.
Can I borrow your knife? I want to cut myself, just try and get some of these runes before I forget them.
Why not just carry the tablet with you? Why do you have to carve them into yourself?
Part of the rune carver background.
Okay.
We kind of want to protect all the runes and we get spells from runes.
You're hoping that these runes will summon illithid magic?
Potentially give me some sort of spell, yes. I'm not like going for the entire thing and like writing an entire text on my chest. Essentially, it's just like a couple of symbols.
Just a couple of symbols. Okay.
Yeah. Well, feel free to do whatever you want. I'm going to be doing thorough research. Well, and don't worry, I'm not cutting myself. Technically, I am.
I think one of these... Do you think one time we'll open up this Well of Worlds and it'll take us through to a pub?
I have heard of a wonderful place called Disneyland. Granted, this was when I was reading a box of Pop-Tarts. But it said it was the happiest place on Earth.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Well, at least if we get sued by Disney, we might actually gain an audience.
I don't care where we go as long as I get a good fight and a good drink.
In that order?
Preferably.
Oh,
I prefer the
boy.
opposite way around. Drink first, then fight.
Yeah, no, I'm with Dahlia on this. I need a drink. Definitely need a drink.
Hey,
You can drink
Sit
me if you
down.
want.
Nice quiet point.
Scrubby, you said there was a portal here, didn't you?
Yes.
Guys?
Where does the portal go to? Do you know?
Yeah, I wanted to ask that.
It goes to Wakernia.
Kernia. Do you know anything about it, Scrubby?
Little bit. They're a highly
What can you tell us?
they're a highly advanced culture. They were at war with the Illithids for generations. And they captured a lot of the Illithid technology and figured out how it works. And now they're some of the best artificers ever.
Okay, Scrubby, if we go through that door, are you going to follow us in there and eat everything on the other side?
No, there's only a couple of me there.
I'm sorry, a couple of me?
Yeah, don't worry. I'm kept. They keep me from spreading too far.
See? Now can I take a bit of him with me? We already know he's already over there.
That's because I'm friends with a red dragon who just burns off the excess for me.
See? He's already over there. Can I take Scrubby with us, please?
Have you got a red dragon?
I'm supposed to stay here.
Oh.
But I can show you how to get to the portal to Wakernia if you want.
That
What do you
sounds
think?
good, actually.
Might as well check it out.
Please show us.
Are there bars there?
I believe so.
Let's go. I'm just grabbing all the tablets I can to bring them with me. I'm grabbing as many of the tablets as I can just so I can do more research on the go.
Is everyone okay with this? Tick tick to your cat, Rivis.
Yeah, I'm good with it.
Tick Tick seems to have deafened. Are you okay, Sean?
There's lots of talking.
I'm sorry?
I'm feeling a little overloaded. There's lots of talking, and I'm noise sensitive, and everyone's talking at once.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
So, just to catch you up, calmly and quietly, they're asking Scrubby to lead them to the portal to Wakernia, hoping to find a bar. And Scrubby has told them that there's already one or two of him in that world.
And yet I'm still not allowed a Scrubby pet.
Because the majority of Scrubby, this mega ultra Scrubby, was fully aware of the danger that they posed, and basically this was their heroic act, was to come to this world and get rid of all the Illithids and then stay there.
He doesn't know what to do in this situation.
Well, do you want to go to Wakernia and have a drink at the tavern like the others want to?
What does Miss Tia Cat think?
A drink at the tavern.
All right. So Scrubby opens a path but tells you it's a long way. If you prefer, Scrubby can carry you.
We can
Honestly?
get carried.
It's not the worst idea.
I think we could probably cope with that. Scrubby seems perfectly decent.
Also, thank God there are nice people in this multiverse.
I'm in agreement to being carried by Scrubby, but the second he starts hurting us, then I'm out and we walk.
If the tingling starts to burn, let me know and I'll let you go.
That's my thought.
Thank you, Scrubby.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Scrubby.
Hold on to your hats and other loose items.
I've got my tablet. Let's go.
Okay. So Scrubby engulfs you and then flows with at quite a intense speed. Basically, you guys are propelled through the slime at breakneck speed. Barely able to keep your heads above the surface. And after maybe 10-15 minutes, you spat out again at a strange castle-like structure.
Was the portal inside there, Scrubby?
Yeah.
We have to go into that castle.
Yeah.
Scrubby, I'm gonna ask this. Are you sure the thing's empty in there?
Yeah. Unless they set up some guards or something.
Are there people there? Yes, I'm sure there isn't. Unless they did. So, Scrubby, have you eaten the inside of that castle?
There's no illithids left, if that's what you're worried about.
Oh no, I know.
Okay, so if anybody we come across will be the Wakernians, and we can negotiate our way through.
What does an illithid look like? Just wondering.
Scrubby forms itself into it's still gelatinous, but it takes on the basic shape of a mind flayer.
Ah, okay. What does a Wakernian look like?
The mind flayer shrugs, and then dissolves back into the mass. Scrubby explains. Kind of depends on the Wakernian. They like.
Well, do they look like me? Do they look like him? Do they look like her?
Yeah.
Do they look like me but with giant rabbit ears, for example?
Yeah.
Or her with a giant lizard tail?
Yeah.
I think he's trying to say that they are a multiracial culture.
Okay, so
that
what
and they like to
happens-
alter themselves.
So
Oh.
I'm starting to feel less safe going there. Granted,
I
I
think
would
it's probably
look
good because it
killer
means
with a pair of ears.
we can all fit in. You know, because we could all be Wakernians in disguise.
They're also ruled over by a cat person.
I'm sorry, they're ruled over by a cat.
Got a good tailwind then.
Yeah, cat. You might have a potential voice when. Says Tick looking to pee a cat, hoping not to get scratched.
40 minutes.
So, let me get this right. They're ruled over
Well,
by a
Hippie's-
cat,
Hippie's
and they
trying
like to
talk.
do bioengineering on each other.
King
Hippie's
Madder.
trying to talk.
Okay, sorry.
That's fine. I was just going to say, who says Kitty's looking for a significant other?
I don't think King Madder is single, but maybe one of his sons is?
You're not matchmaking Tia Cat. Not happening. She is a single kitty and a proud kitty. But a cat.
Big noises.
Do you like people who keep everything clean?
Of course we do, Scrubby. That's why we like you.
Yay. Anyway. So here you are. Outside the castle, which, according to Scrubby, contains a portal that leads to Wakernia,
Maybe like a passenger thing.
deciding whether or not you're going to enter.
Tell me what's up, buddy.
I think we go in. I say we go in. Lacernia sounds nicer than a couple of places we've been to so far.
As long as they don't
Start
say,
walking in.
I'm all for going there, and I'm walking behind him. As long as they don't say, oh look, you don't have an animal feature. Let us splice on spider legs to your spine. I'm fine with them as long as it's not that situation.
Let's splice on what?
Spider legs to your spine.
Spider legs? Wow. That's intense, man. Okay.
They aren't the drow and driders.
No. Okay. So as you enter... You see a the interior of this castle is just one interior space, and it's like a big warehouse, and in the center of this space is a vast eldritch ring, and of rippling in the middle of this ring is the portal. Standing either side of the portal is a single construct. So one on each side of the what looks like a massive permanent looks like a massive permanent well of many worlds.
So they look like they're guarding.
Mm-hmm.
Do a perception check. What are they like?
Go and see Hazel.
Sort of some sort of mechanical thing, like a warforged.
They look like
She's Pretoria outside.
Suits of armor.
Outside of Johannesburg.
I know nothing.
I think we're gonna have to put a pin in it there. There's the
Yep.
I would hate to go there.
One's back.
everything.
I think I just lost connection.
Oh, okay. I didn't know what happened, but it is after midnight, so we should probably put a pin in it there with you guys in the castle, on the edge of this portal to Wakernia. Okay.
Mhm.
Cool.
Excellent. Yep.
So I hope you.
With that,
If there's anybody listening, I hope that you've enjoyed this and that you want to join our community. There is a link in the description below. I also have a website that I need people to nag me to work on it. and
Anthony,
post more articles.
Anthony, work on it.
Yeah. I have.
Anthony, I got a quick suggestion.
Go on.
Work on your website.
I do actually have a work in progress article about the Warhammer 40k Tyranids and their relationship to the Old Ones. So.
Oh, goody! Where do I find that?
I haven't posted it yet. It's still a work in
Where do
progress.
I find it when you post it?
Gamesandgeekery.com.
Oh, fascinating!
Now, if you join the community, you may find that there are spaces open in the D&D games. If you would like to actually join a game, let me know. And in the meantime, no matter what role you play, have a good game.
Have a good game.
Have a game.